car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Oh god. What did that Porsche just do? They did not need to lift off as heavy as they did. And they just backed up the entire pack behind us. It's interesting.
Left side. Clear left.
Actually came over. That guy wasn't on one side. I'll way by.
Clear left.
Oh my god, he's so... It's throwing me off so much how much he breaks into that corner. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Bank Racing Uncut. We're gonna have some more iRacing content for you. This week we're doing the GT3 series going around Watkins Glen, taking the 992 around the track. Watkins Glen and Sebring were some of the first tracks I ever bought on iRacing back in 2023 to get out of B class to get the A class for the first time in what was road car back then. And that was the first time I ever played in the GT3 cars in iRacing. But it's been a while since I've raced there and really haven't done anything since like a couple, like I guess it was really just a couple of races back in the Ferrari when I did it back in 2023. So we're going to try to see if we can bring any competitiveness out. I did a fair amount of practice this week and got my times down into the low 145s, just barely trying to get into the 44s with running like 45.0 times, but still not really being able to break the hump and get into the 144s. So that's something we're going to try to get into to see if we can do it in this race and also see if we can just progress throughout the weekend to get better into that point. I know that competitiveness wise, we're going to try to have a lot of moments into the inner loop, and that's going to be a big overtaking point that we're going to try to take advantage of. Also, going to be worried about turn 1 and trying not to get too many track cuts and also not trying to have any slowdowns that end up ruining our race. So that's going to be probably the biggest thing I'm worried about going into this race, so we're going to try to keep that down as much as we can. So with all that being said, if you like what you see in this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get into the car for quali and see what time we can put down for our first race. Alright.
Okay, Rob, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
First quali session here. See what we can do. I was hitting like 45 O's at my fastest, but 45.1, 45.2 is kind of where I'm more sitting comfortably at that fastest pace. So I want to try to get into the 44s if I can, but I think I said, did I say 44.2 or 45.2? I meant 45.2, but that's kind of where we're at. My big thing for this race 1 here, is really just trying to control turn 1 and not get the slowdown or just getting a whole bunch of track cuts, because in practice I was really racking those up. So for quali here, we don't want to run wide and invalidate our lap, so just trying to find that margin between running it fast and keeping it within the curbing of turn 1. So here will also be another challenge. We also don't want to skim the wall coming out of the final corner, but we'll try to put down a good lap. See what we can do, see where we stand within the lobby. We're in a 1.6K strength of field. So sitting right with our I rating. See if we deserve to be here or not. Be a little bit faster through there. kind of worried about the rear end stepping out on me. We went purple through the inner loop though. Still have to put the rest of the lap together. Doesn't mean anything. As we drop off purple from that. A little bit wide into that. Definitely some more time to be gained there on that lap. Try to push for this lap. .145.4. And there it is.
0.7 off the leader's pace.
Alright.
Going to violate this lap. Track limits.
45.4. Definitely a very beatable time for me that I could have done a little bit better on. But just like I was saying on our out lap, turn 1, trying to keep it within that curve has been a big challenge for me, so keeping a valid lap is definitely a struggle. See where we lost our time though. I know I kind of already know. Come a lot faster through there. A little bit deep there. Probably didn't gain too much time through there. This is more or less just practice to see what we can do. And I was kind of saying that 45.0, 45.1 is that fastest pace. Obviously that is with the outside cut at turn 1, but we were right on the limit of it, so maybe not right on the limit of it, but get dropped down to P5 after that lap. See if anyone else is still out running. I still see one person on the map with any laps, so we'll catch back up when we're about to go green here and see if we get dropped anymore, if we're going to be starting up P5. See if we can make something of our first race.
Rolling start. P5. Okay, Rob. Our pace should be okay. We're aiming for around P11.
Okay. Let's see how race 1 goes. We did stay in P5 out of quali, so get some heat in the tires here. Very interested how this is all going to go. I feel like this definitely has a... I've never done a race at Watkins Glen, so this could easily be a very chaotic start with turn 1 and then the inner loop. Benefit, we do have the inside line. Although it's a good thing and a bad thing. It means we will have to maybe yield more for the outside car while they can just take a track cut. But so that goes. Had the best result we can have here. See if the pace of the leaders is true. It was 1:44.8 pole time, so that's not too far off. We'll see how that goes though.
Okay, Rob, stay calm, focus. Green, let's go, let's go. Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Oh god. What did that Porsche just do? They did not need to lift off as heavy as they did. And they just backed up the entire pack behind us. It's interesting. See how everyone gets rowdy ahead.
Last pass before boot.
It's definitely going to be about the other Porsche. I do not know why they lifted as much as they did.
On your right side's clear.
A little bit deep in there. I didn't really want to do that. See what these two here into turn 1 do. You don't really have to worry about behind. Got checked up a little bit more than I'd like, but it doesn't put us under deep threat from behind. At least entirely. I don't know all the closing spacing and speed just yet, but we do have the tow from ahead to help us, so. Kind of being conservative here and seeing how they battle ahead. Might have to try to be a little bit more aggressive to not get beaten up from behind here. Slow there. It's a little bit better than the McLaren behind, though. They're really close with the cars behind them, too, so. I think their line there kind of threw me off. I thought I was going to be going wide because of how much faster I looked like I was going. Not really, though. I think it's weird, like, depending on how close you get there, it's a...
Left side, clear left.
Actually came over like I wasn't alongside. But we keep it clean. I wasn't fully alongside, but you know, getting the spotter notification. Yeah, we're gonna bad exit there. See what the McLaren does behind here. Off the best there. Can't target fixate too much on what the Rexy ahead is doing. Gotta hit my marks. Kinda getting messed up a little bit by them. See if we have a good enough line now or a space now to have a clean turn 1.
P5.
Kind of. Good start though. First couple of laps surviving. Not too much pressure from behind. Still some pressure there, but not too much. Rexy just had a really fast inner and outer loop there. Or I guess inner loop. They're going right to that McLaren now. See if they fight again. Bring us back in that that fight up there. Podium fight. We got a little bit breathing room behind. Not too much. Still slipstream range. Bit slow there. We gained from behind and not too much on the Porsche ahead, but
Oh, David, I saved it. That was not cool, man.
but they're catching on that car ahead, so I think we're a little bit better through turn 1 than they are. We're a little bit safer. Not feeling most confident about the inner loop sends though. Never done it. Besides some practice laps with people very confidently letting me by. McLaren is kind of consistently wide into there. A little bit early on the throttle there. No patience. Trying to jump on the overtake from the Porsche ahead. See how fast this McLaren is. Varies in how that Porsche is too. See if the podium is just going to escape off into the distance if we get held up by the McLaren. Or are we actually going to have a chance to fight?
Sorry, Simon, but you were all over. You were everywhere, man. Gotta pick a lane.
I think the McLaren's a little slow. I think McLaren's going to have that straight line speed though. We'll see what their line is through the outer loop though. They haven't looked strong the last couple laps of that, so. Again, not patient enough. And then we lose out. Really want to try to make something happen here, move up. Don't want to overdrive that though. I think we'll still have a chance to catch Rexy. That's if we can get by the McLaren. They don't seem to be just disappearing off into the distance by too much, but terrible line there. Trying to get a little bit too close to the curb. A little too early. I feel like I could be faster than this McLaren, but it also does feel pretty evenly matched. Got to put in some of our best laps here. A little bit slower there out of the final corner than I would have liked the McLaren ahead. Running that right on the limit. Like I said before, I think the straight line speed of the McLarens are going to be faster than us, so that out of turn 1 into the inner loop is going to be tough to catch them, I think. Threw me off. I think we're a little bit faster into that corner than they are. Either that or we overdrove it into that corner, but I feel like I could have made that stick through the corner. That's going to be a big loss there. Went a little bit late onto the throttle into turn 1 as well. We did gain on the car behind though. So, they're still in our mirrors. Not a big threat, but we didn't drop them, so it's another Rob and a McLaren behind us we gotta be careful of. We saved it. I didn't think I was going wide there. No track cut, but pretty obvious evidence that we went wide. fishtailing out like that. I feel like both cars ahead were pretty conservative. Turn 1 where we're riding into that curbing. I do think there's a advantage there. Like I said, I do think I can get by. I think I'm faster, but yeah, it feels a lot harder onto the brakes than I want to be into that corner.
Hello? There, bro.
And now our mirrors are a little more full. A really fun battle, even though it's not too much of a wheel-to-wheel. Didn't need to go up to 6 there. Kind of threw me off. But we haven't had pretty much any wheel-to-wheel action, but
Just 2
it's
minutes
been so
left.
close
2 minutes to
following
go.
this McLaren for the entire race. It just feels so evenly matched. Like I said, I do feel a little bit faster. Lap times are a little bit faster, but just not in the right places. I just can't find that. Got way by.
Look for your left.
Oh my god, he's so... It's throwing me off so much how much he breaks into that corner. We are running 146 times right now, by the way, too. So we're running even... really running slow here. I don't think we're gonna have too much more chances here. Is this the white flag? I don't even know. Might be white flag here. Yep, here we go, white flag. And we're pretty far back, so we'll see if we have any chances here. Don't really think we're gonna have anything though.
White flag. 1 more to go.
I'm fine with that.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy.
That was our only cut, and it's just a track cut. Use that a little bit of an advantage to kind of cheat it and gain a little bit of extra time. Still don't think it's gonna matter too much, but we are faster. Nope, I think that's probably going to be it unless they make a mistake ahead. Still have a couple more corners for that though, so we'll see. A little bit of a look there. Not too much room to do maybe a dive bomb, but it doesn't go right.
Nice race, Andre.
That was a really good race. Really, really fun, good race. Really close the entire time between 3, 4, 5, 6. We were all very close that entire race. And that one track cut the entire time. I was really worried going into this race about turn 1 and gathering a whole bunch of those track cuts. So to be able to run it clean for the entire race, that was pretty amazing. I'm pretty fun with it.
That was a good race all the way up to that.
So
I really don't know what
that was really good. I really want to try and you know, fight a little bit more and have those wheel to wheel moments. I said we were so fast compared to McLaren and a lot of other places, but I just could not catch him into I don't know what corner that is actually.
No worries.
Nope, there's another off track. We're not thinking, but I want to go read the corners. But whatever corner it is,
super fun.
they were so slow into the corner every single time.
Yeah.
But it just, we were never good enough out of the outer loop to actually have a chance to try to send it in there, and most of the time they're in the middle of the track anyway, so there's not much to go there. But we'll try to improve from here, see if we can have any good clean racing like that, and actually have some wheel-to-wheel action and fight up more.
P5. Well done, mate. Good finish.